everybody, how's it going? I want to talk about the blame game and how I see way too many estranged parents blaming everybody but the son or daughter who walked away from them. Other parents say, oh, my daughter's friend or my son's wife or this and that. No, your son or daughter is an adult. They made a decision. It's embarrassing, but hey, place the blame where it lies, with your son or daughter. That's it. End of story. They're adults. A majority of them are walking away of sound mind, whether they're being influenced or not, but they put their big boy and big girl pants on and made that decision and put their shoes on and they walked away. This is on them, not on anyone else. Sorry, not sorry. It's just the way it is. Quit making excuses for bad behavior. But I want to talk about what I think they are lacking in, and that's emotional intelligence. Now I'm going to read this off my phone because I had to look up the definition. I am not a scholar, nor do I have a doctorate, so sometimes I have to dig into the good old Google and find some answers. So anyways, emotional intelligence, also known as EQ or EI, is the ability to recognize, understand, manage, and use your own emotions and those of others positively to communicate effectively, empathize, reduce stress, and navigate challenges. It involves self-awareness, self-regulation, motivation, empathy, and social skills. Unlike IQ, which measures cognitive ability, EQ measures emotional capabilities essential for relationships and success. So basically, my thought, and if I can define it on my own, would be that I have the wherewithal to recognize and forego causing harm to someone else. That means sometimes I have to bite my tongue. And if someone says, do I look fat in those jeans? I'm going to say, how do you feel? If you feel good, that's all I need to know. And I should know, having emotional intelligence, that my actions may cause someone else pain. And when taking it a step further, I use enough self-control to say, you know what? My words are not necessary at this point. My actions are not necessary. And I have to be aware of the people around me. And I have to say, you know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to take a step back. I'm going to rewind and be kind. That's what emotional intelligence is. It's to be aware of people around you. And even if you're around a stranger and that person is acting a fool, you could say, you know, do you need some help? Is there something I can do for you at this time? Or if you see someone and it's someone you don't necessarily agree with, or a conversation starting and you know it's going to be heated, your emotional intelligence says, I have nothing nice to say, so I'm not going to say anything at all. And if they try to drag me into it, I'm going to say, you know what, I really don't have an opinion on that. Why? Because emotional intelligence says that it's okay if you forego giving input at this time, because what you say is going to cause someone else discomfort, harm, going to cause someone else to cry. And I think when it comes down to it, our sons and daughters are lacking in emotional intelligence. So that's all I'm going to say about it. You can add your 2 cents or your comments below, but that's all I know, and I'm sticking to it. So there's no excuse for abuse, but it might help parents to understand, and even if they are not emotionally intelligent, It's not on you to fix it. You cannot make them do anything. So, anyways, that's all I've got, and I will be back.